Hello my Sagittarian friends, I am Meg, your Elemental Empress, here to do your reading from August the 5th, 2018 until August the 12th, 2018. I'm going to do a general spread and then a love spread afterwards. I have here the Tarot of the Tattoo Age. I'm pulling one card to oversee your reading. Okay, you guys have the Hanged Man. So, waiting to find your light, right? Being caught up in something, right? But waiting. And waiting is the hardest part, especially for Sag. I don't know why we get the Temperance card when, yeah, we're not that patient. We're not patient people. Sag moon, you know? So, but sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to look within. Alright, so you guys have an eclipse in your 9th house, which is the Sagittarian house, and it is bringing back, you know, issues from the past, because it is about, it is conjunct the Mercury retrograde, right? So things from the past coming back, things that have to do with Sagittarian things, Sagittarius people, can also be like about travel that you wanted to do before, but couldn't for whatever reason. Just be careful because you have Mars retrograde in your 3rd house. Mars retrograde in your 3rd house, you know, can cause accidents, things like that, and like short distance travel. You can have just round the house accidents, round your area accidents. I broke my nails, so I have to wait until they grow back enough to get them put back on. Yep. That was my Mars retrograde experience. But, you know, it can cause frustration, and especially in short distance travel, right? Speaking, writing, teaching, things like that. Okay, so the center issue, you have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, right? So, you know, a blocked new beginning. You wanting to start something new practically, financially, you know, things that will show in the world, and not being able to right now. But aces always resonate with their higher octave for me, so it's just waiting to get turned up. But right now is that's the center issue. So then we have the King of Cups. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, male energy, right? It can also be a male that's ready, emotionally ready for a relationship, right? Alright, so you get your own card in the recent past, the Knight of Wands. So this is an absolute Sag card. And it's looking over at this, this Ace of Pentacles, right? Alright, and then presently, you have the Six of Wands in the reverse. So the Six of Wands in the reverse is like not getting the accolades that you want out of life, out of your endeavors. Wanting your strengths to be shown, but presently they're not. Okay, and then in the near future, you have the Sun, sign of Leo. Fantastic. This is, you know, happiness with family. This is good health, stuff like that. Very nice. And how did we get here? There was an end. And not just an end, but a bitter end. And it could have something to do with the Sun in Gemini, because of the Sun in Gemini card. But it's an ending to something, and it's something that you're hung up on. Something that you or someone else is just strung up about, right? Okay. So I have here the Santa Morta deck for my Saggy people. For your clarifiers. Also, you have Venus on the 6th tomorrow, moving into your 11th house, right? So this can bring good, you know, good stuff towards friend groups, right? Stuff that has to do with the internet, big business, things like that, right? Can be, you know, finding love through friend groups as well. But when Venus is there, things are bound to go well. But it's about to go into its shadow period next month. So just be careful of, like, buyer beware situations, you know? Okay, so why you can't move forward with this new beginning, you have the Three of Cups in the reverse. So there could be, like, nasty gossip around things that you just don't want to deal with. So you have the King of Cups with the Lover's card in the reverse. So the Lover's card in the reverse, yes, it could have been a relationship that has broken up. It could also be the sign of Gemini, which I was just saying with the 10 of Swords over there. So, in the recent past, our Saggies, we were holding our tongues, right? Because the 4 of Swords is like, you know, it's like a self-imposed rest, right? So you're just like getting away from something, you know? And then what's not the win is it's something that you emotionally, like, you want to be able to walk away from it, but you can't, you know? Because you have the 8 of Cups in the reverse. So there's no walking away. And then with the Sun here, it's like not having to be defensive against family, because you have the 7 of Wands, or feeling like you can't defend yourself against your own family. And then you have the 6 of Pentacles. So the 6 of Pentacles is talking to us about, you know, in this deck particularly, about time given, time spent, you know, so not being able to defend yourself against that. But you have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. I like it better in the reverse in this deck because it's like being buried under your personal belongings, your finances, or whatever, but you're getting out of it, which is good, you know, and it's because of this time spent, and it has to do with family. It could have to do with your health, too, but if it had to do with your health, then it's really positive because the Sun in the upright is talking about good health, right? Okay, so you're coming out of, you know, the feeling of, like, betrayal, of ending, but it was emotional. It was emotional, and you're coming out of it, and you're trying to get over it, and with the Venus going into Libra there, right? So it's always a positive vibe, right? But you could be trying to deal with the situation through groups, you know? Like having others help you with it, right? But with the 9th house eclipse that's eclipsing things in, this could be about travel for you. This could be about changing your goals, you know, that have to do with this. Alright, so I have here the Whispers of Love Oracle deck for my Saggy singles first. This is the only part of the reading where I will put Venus too, because it's about love. Okay. I love you. These are important words, right? And in a singles one, this can be about, you know, trying to go forward and say that you love someone. It can be about, you know, needing to say it to yourself, you know? Because if you don't start there, then it ain't working out for you, you know? All right. So I have here the Tarot in Wonderland. My Saggy singles. But that is the advice. So if there is somebody that you care about, you might have a need to say it to them, or, you know, you haven't been saying it to yourself or treating yourself properly, right? Okay, so you have the 9 of Cups. So you have the wish card, right? So you're wishing for something to happen, and that was in the recent past. You have the Emperor, right? So Aries, Taurus, male energy. This could be your father. This could be like a husband figure around you, you know? Or you could be, you know, like the husband figure and something broke up, right? And then you have the 6 of Wands. So this is really positive, Sag. Right? The Emperor can also be about, like, established rule systems, right? So if you're dealing with, like, a court system, something like that, then it could be a victory over that. So that's really positive. Okay, and how we got here is somebody not returning from the past, right? It can also be a Sun in Scorpio that's kind of, you know, flipped on their ear, because that's a Sun in Scorpio. Alright, so Wheel of the Year Tarot for my Saggy singles. You know, this could be wishing for somebody's husband to go away. Sorry. It had to be said, you know? Okay, so this, you know, wishing that there's that gossip card again, You know, there's that bad, you know, surroundings vibe. So wishing that would end, just wishing that would go away, wishing that, you know, this old situation, maybe even a third-party situation, would just, you know, leave your bubble. Okay, so we have the Strength card with the Emperor. So this is the sign of Leo, so this would be right now. And this is having, like, the intestinal fortitude to be able to move forward, right? And then with the Six of Wands, you have the Page of Cups. So beautiful. You have, this is a genuine offer coming in, which is nice. And it's an offer of love, you know, and in a love reading. It's an offer of love. It's also the sign of Pisces, right? And the reason that this person wasn't coming back in the past, the reason that this Scorpio was crossed, right? Scorpio sun was crossed. Is because we have the World in reverse. So something ending before completion. And that can come up with, you know, relationships, things like that as well. Okay. So, pretty dang positive, my Sagittarius singles. You know, and if it is a situation, I never get to say this. If it is a situation where you want to go in and say that, you know, you love someone, I think that you probably should, because it looks like a win. Right? Usually I get that, and it's about, like, you know, you need to love yourself type of thing. But that was pretty positive. Okay. So for my Saggy couples, treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. This is so very true. These are gorgeous cards. Alright. Let's check it out. And I'm not sure if I said it yet. I don't think I did. Thank you to everyone who's liked, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate you. And if you haven't had the chance, you can just do so down below. And if I did say it already, because of the Mercury retrograde, I apologize. Okay. Alright, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, female energy. Right? You could either have this in your chart or be dealing with this person, right? She can also be the female business owner. Okay, there's that Three of Cups again. So some of you might not know if you're in a relationship or not. This happens a lot. So right now, you know, trying to deal with gossip, trying to deal with third-party situations. They don't have to be, you know, sexual, you know. Then we have the Judgment card. So, you know, some call to action, some right action, right? Because when it's in the upright, then it's right action. Oh, and then the reading before this, and the singles one, y'all still watching from the singles one, that could also be someone who's around you, right? So you're watching this happen, and you're watching this victory for the other person, right? But how did we get here in this reading? Is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So some type of blocked new beginning, right? And it really feels like if this is you as a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn that has Sag in your chart, like it feels like, you know, you're putting this situation down that you're looking at right now. This, like, people talking badly about other people, and really hearing the call to action to be able to do something. Wheel of the Year once more. Oh, with Uranus, too, going retrograde on the 7th, which will be good. It goes more inward, you know. So you might have been running into things that were, you know, causing, like, nerve problems for your body, things like that. But when it turns inward, it's more about, like, really being able to tap into, like, the higher octaves of that energy, right? And not really getting, like, blindsided by Uranus, right? Because with the eclipses, you know, things have been going on that, you know, very much are Uranian energy. And with, there's a trine that lasts for like the whole month with Saturn in retrograde and Uranus in retrograde. And it's going to be really positive because they're an earth sign, so it will bring you, like, tangible results. So that's good. Okay, so with the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So this could be you if you have Pentacles in your chart, you know, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and not feeling broke, you know, like feeling like you don't have any money. This could be you like getting into a relationship, right? Because the Knight of Pentacles in the upright is the single person. All right, and then you have the Princess of Pentacles. So, you know, this could be the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn person. Probably the female energy. And this person is dealing with this harsh, like, third-party situation. This call to action, though, is bringing about, like, anxiety, right? And maybe it's even helping someone out, like, even though you're in a relationship, what it's asking you to do is to treasure your loved ones and actually, like, take care of the people that are around you, right? So that could be causing the anxiety, too. Take one more on this. Alright, and you have the Empress. So a mother figure, a wife figure, your mother, you know, somebody who's mothering to you, you know. This call to action is causing anxiety, fear over the situation. Usually it's undue fear, right? So this could have been, this new beginning could have been blocked because, you know, you could have been broken up, one, because you have the Lovers in reverse, or the Gemini, right? So we dealing with the sign of Gemini that was just on, like, flipped on their head. You know, it definitely feels like other people, especially with that Three of Cups in the reverse, it doesn't really feel like cheating to me. I want to say that. It does not really feel like cheating to me. It feels like people talking crap. That's what it feels like. Alright, so if you like that, then my Sages, I can speak, I swear. If you like that, my Sages, then please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to get a reading with me, then just check me out below. Take care, Sag. Bye.